Good evening, everybody. It is swelteringly hot here in Southern Ontario. It is late June, so you know what that means. It's time for the Scouching Community Mock Draft. It is the first time we've done these in it's I don't know if we did one last year. I can't remember, honestly. I don't think so because I was away, but regardless, welcome to the 2025 Scouching Community Mock Draft. So here's how this is going to work. We have had people register over the course of the last month, few weeks, but subscribers to the site have known about it for quite a while. And what's going to happen is starting at 8:30 Eastern time, so 27 minutes, we are going to, there have been these before. We have done these quite a few times at this point, and it's always a highlight of the year. But what we're going to do is everybody gets three picks. We're going to go, there's 32 people involved. I am one of them. There are 32 picks for every team. 32 teams, 3 picks per team. We're going to run a 30-second clock for people to make their selections. We're going to have a live thing up of the results, but the users who are actually participating are in a separate document just so we can keep things a little cleaner, a little more suspense, a little more fun. So users, if you are in the spreadsheet, please don't screw around, but also I would also suggest just like when you make your picks, if the person before you has taken their pick, it won't be reflected live, but feel free to take your pick anyway, and if you want, we can bank them up and race through them a little bit and go along a little bit quicker, but to each their own, as you desire. So yes, we're gonna get going at 8:30. I see that we have, let's see how many people here, 13 people here, including myself, so 14. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. We have quite a few, but we are also, there is one that we are missing because he told me he was going to be missing it. So I appreciate the heads up on that. While I look for who replaced that person, I put their name down. Oh my God. Oh, there it is. This guy. So that person is blank. And I will delete them from the list. Okay, so yes, we are going to get to it in about 25 minutes, so people still have time to file in and get registered. I see more people popping in now, so we got 18, so we're up to 18. We're over halfway there. Also, if you're watching the show and you're on the wait list, which is people who registered and didn't get in time, you have an email. Someone did drop out. It's going to be first come, first serve to whoever is available. And we already have one response. Okay, so hello. Yes, I'm going to read the email as I type it to this person. Please find below, it will be below, the instructions. Hello and welcome aboard. There we go. Aboard, not abroad. Please find the instructions below to join the mock draft. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. And then what do I do? What do I do now? I don't know. By the way, I also must say that I have added a rematch to my Xbox Game Pass. And some people, man, I mean, if you want to know more about sports and what not to do, play some Rematch, because holy smokes, the behavior of the people on that game is astounding. Okay, here are the instructions. So I'm going to copy pasta, take you, copy, paste. All right. Gray matter, welcome aboard, and I got an email from someone that I have to be sad about. I'm sorry to this person. Someone else drops. I'll give you a ring. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if I did explain what we're doing here. It's been a bit of a frazzled day today. I have like a third of my dinner over here, which I don't think anybody wants to watch me eat. I made some chicken thighs for dinner and I ate one whole because I was under the gun to do this show live. And so anyway, That's besides the point. What this is going to be is, 3 picks per person, 3 rounds, and you get to pick off of whoever you want. We got a list in the document that will be reflected in the main thing that I put up here. So yeah, it's anyway, rematch. By the way, I've played with our graphic designer Rayanne and a member of our Discord community, Mr. Uphill, who I don't know if is participating in this. I could be wrong. I don't think so. But it's a lot of fun. But people abusing the rainbow kick button is like, should be reportable behavior. It really should. And so, I mean, I love that game. It is excellent. It's a lot of fun. I've settled into a nice role, being a solid sort of midfielder type. Do not trust me to score goals. Please do not. But David Beckham had a pretty good career, and I feel like there could be a bit of David Beckham there. Our graphic designer Rayanne said he's more of a Connor McDavid, which I don't think he is. He's more of a Kasperi Kapanen, I would say. But either way, no, I'm kidding. He's upped his game. Since the beta, he's really upped his game. So Rayanne, if you're watching, you did good, kid. By the way, we have a really cool animation from Rayanne for Between the Picks this year. So thumbs up to Ray. It looks great. Really, really happy that he's put in so much good work for us. And if anybody, I imagine he'll be here at some point. He's got an Instagram. He does a bunch of video work. He's trying to become a sports videographer, I think is what it seems like, and he's doing a good job. So go check him out on Instaslam and give him a go, because he's got some cool stuff going on. He's on the right path in life, I would say. He's doing well. Yes. So let's talk some chat here while we wait for people to file in. How are we doing here? I didn't know you can react to emails on Gmail now, because I emailed the person who just missed the cut on getting in tonight, and they reacted with a pregnant emoji, which is very funny. But I did not think that you could react to an email. But anyway, let's see here. What do we got? Grav is in here. Grav, what's up, man? You got in the nick of time. You were one of the last people who got a slot without having to beg for one. But anyway, okay. Right off the top, we got a Ducks fan in here saying they're pissed off. I mean, if you're unfamiliar, Trevor Zegras got traded today for Ryan Poehling, a 2nd-round pick and a 4th-round pick, which, maybe it'll work out for Anaheim. I don't know. Zegras clearly wasn't working out, so we'll see. Yes, there's the pregnant emojis. Here we go. This is what we're doing. Where's the kid that was obsessed with Lyndon Lakovic? Where's the kid that's obsessed with Lyndon Lakovic picking? Is that AJ? Because AJ's working, so he's not. And he's pretty obsessed with Lyndon Lakovic. I don't know, though, but maybe we'll see a Lyndon Lakovic go off the board real quick tonight. I hear of an elephant in the room. Oh, yes. Can you mock Michael Misa falling to 10 to help lift my spirits? Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I can't. 3, maybe. Maybe. There's talk of 3, which would be awesome. That would be fun. But 10, and yes, it is 3 rounds. That was in the email there. Mister, you got to read your email, or person, I should say. I don't know what gender you are, whatever you want, but it was in the email, in the fine. I don't have fine print, but it was in the print. So, unfortunately, I think it was, at least, or in the registration. I don't know. Maybe I screwed up. I don't know. It's entirely possible. I am capable of being wrong and screwing up. Yes, I agree. Rematch is very great. It's like, rematch is great because it is, no matter what you do, it's kind of janky. Like, I know there's obviously people who are unbelievably good at it already, and those are just sweats and whatever. That's what's going to happen in any game. But most people, I've got myself into ranked, and I'm in the top of the gold area, and it's pretty good, and it's pretty janky. Like, it's a nice mix of good and jank. It's good times. And I love games like that, where it's just like you just have a couple of options when you have things to do, and it's a bit janky. You got to be pretty good. Otherwise, it's jank, and it's good. My designer does too many rainbows. Yeah, he does. Trust me, he does. How How was Gold Star, dude? Yeah, so I guess I should mention that too. I was in Charlottetown last week for the Andrews Hockey Showcase, which I swear I'm not just saying this because I was invited, but go if you can. Like, if you can get out to Charlottetown and you can go to this tournament and you're really interested in checking out some really good hockey and seeing a really intriguing mix of different players and they're really giving her, you can go to this tournament. It is they want it to be a staple on the calendar, and I think that this year's installation was the first of that. They've been doing the tournament for 30 years, but this year they had some more firepower behind it, and they brought in some real heavy hitters, including Gold Star Hockey. And so Gold Star Hockey did their warm-up game in Toronto. I went there, met up with Dylan Griffin, who is real. I can confirm he's very tall, very handsome, very nice young man. And we hung out for a little while. And then I flew out to Charlottetown the next day and saw Gold Star promptly go out and score 30. I think they scored 7 goals, 6 goals, 9 goals, and 12 goals in each game. So that's like, what, 40 goals in 4 games, maybe? 38 goals, something like that. So they were really good. Now, granted, a lot of the guys that were there were like, maybe mid-round Q picks, guys that are still in maybe a little bit of AAA hockey or whatever. And Gold Star brought some of the probably best Russian prospects that have come around in a really long time. The 09s for Russia are scary. Like, there's a few that were really scary at that tournament, and there were some first-round CHL picks on the team that they beat for the championship. Cole Zarowski was in that tournament, Liam Arsenault, who else? Fenwick McLean, Quinn Norman. So a bunch of guys who have been pretty high CHL picks were on the team that lost to the Gold Star guys. And the Gold Star guys were unbelievably good. Like, Sergei Skvortsov was really good, but I don't have my notes in front of me, but there were some kids that were really, really cooking. And so, yeah, and I spoke to some of the Gold Star guys, and they are very excited about that group of guys. They are very, very excited. And apparently the 2011s, so the 14-year-olds that are floating out there, or if they've turned 14 yet, those kids are apparently really good in Russia as well. So look out for the 2027 draft, and there are some that are 2028 guys. Their goaltender was a 2028, like a late 09, and he was unbelievably good. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. Good times. Russia's coming back if it hasn't already. Hockey-wise, that is. All right. Just curious, do you want to copy our picks into the first column? No. So if you are in the draft, which we now have, well, we still have 18 people. So yeah, you will copy, you'll cut or cut preferably, cut the name that you want from the skaters or goalies list and paste it into your slot in C, E, or G in the columns, because the way it works is for after we're done, we want to look at who's picking whom and who did what. And so cell rows 35 and down are like they feed from the cells above. So it's just like a list of all the picks, but to make it simple, there's just one. It's also for display purposes. So round 1, round 2, round 3. Put your picks in the horizontal order and it will feed vertically, if that makes sense. All right, we still have 15 minutes. We are 11 short, it looks like. But unless... Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4... 1... Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We need 6 more. Okay. Or did... Oh, did we... Okay, so we had one other person drop out. I did not even realize that. Okay, Bled 101, I'm sending you an email if you're still here. Because you're in. I forgot about someone who told me a while ago. One moment, and I will send you an email. Please check your email. You are officially in, and there. All right. So the pregnant emoji, you have now given birth. Congratulations. It's a mock draft. Oh boy. All right. Okay. So we are going to give it until 8:30. The person who has the first pick is here. So we can at least do the first 3 picks. The picks that are available are 3. So the person so Bled, I just emailed you. You're getting 3. The person before is getting 7. But I don't know where that person went. So we will see. And I also did just get an email from someone else. Okay. My apologies for the silence. I can only do one thing at a time. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Connor, I just sent you an email if you're watching the show. You are on the list. You're the next up if someone doesn't show up. And we'll open it up to the chat if anybody wants to participate, and we still have some open spots. Okay, where were we here? Okay, so there's a lot of pregnancy going on. That's great. The birth rates are low these days, so the more pregnancy in the chat, the better. As long as it's, safe and, we're good, Yeah, okay, so I did just remind everyone to do that. If San Jose takes Frondell, they've gotten hit with a serious case of overthinking. Well, yeah, potentially. Need one more person to drop out so I can draft Angus Crookshank. Yeah, Lewis, I'm sorry, but Crookshank is a little bit wrong. Can't. I know you want him, but I don't know. I'm sorry, buddy, but yeah, no. I have to wake up at 4 for work, but I'm staying for the culture. Yeah. O'Brien to Philadelphia. Have you heard anything surrounding that? I mean, personally, no. I don't know. I mean, it's been said a lot, but I don't know if that's just people generating engagement. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it could be fun. We'll see. I'm here to throw shame on whoever passes on Porter Martone. Seems like a totally unbiased Steelheads fan saying that. Whoever passes on him may or may not have an anthropomorphic steelhead with a hockey stick. Yeah, show up. So yeah, I mean, as long as it looks like the anthropomorphic steelhead that I have on my Vilmer Alriksson jersey, the greatest jersey ever made, ever, I would love to know who designed it. I could probably find out, but I don't want to Google it right now. I think it was a child who did it, and that would just be incredible. That child is destined for greatness. But yes, 6th in the draft, now 31st. Guess my team is drafting Salayev, Cole Hudson. Yeah, hey, look, coming out with Cole Hudson in the second round turned out pretty good for you. Who were they facing? Oh, the Gold Star guys. So it was like a tournament. It was like an invite tournament, or there was registration, but they kind of like what it was there were 3 divisions. So there was like one for basically like 2010s and 2011s. So guys going into their draft years for the Q and the OHL. And guys that were 09s and some 08s that were the main draw. Like a lot of people were there to see that group. And then there was a sort of catch-all group for kids who play like AAA hockey and kind of went undrafted for the Q or undrafted in the OHL or something. And honestly, there were some pretty decent players in there. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of those guys go to Q camps or something, or get a shot at something that could lead somewhere. And there were a lot of people there. Like there were a lot of Q teams there, a lot of OHL. No, not OHL. I don't think there was a single OHL team actually. A lot of Q teams though, and NHL teams were there too. So cool stuff. Whoever's picking for the Sharks, don't botch this. Hey, look, I'm the draft guy. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Assuming a draft pick is a botch from day one, if it isn't, say a Michael Misa, it's possible that Misa isn't the second best option in this draft. It's possible. I don't know. Maybe it'll turn out. That's the look. They do this for a living. Maybe it'll turn out. You gotta believe in the team you cheer for, right? That's the whole thing. You may disagree, and if it turns out that you're right, then you file that away. But you only can deal with what you can control, and you cannot control who the San Jose Sharks pick with 2nd overall. We have not started the draft. We are going to get the draft started in 8 minutes. So we have not started yet. My face is going to disappear. You don't have to look at this for the rest of the night. Once we start the draft, you don't have to look at my mug. And that'll be when you know we've gotten going here. Can I trade up? Josh, go away. Stop it. Don't stop it. Please give a short sentence for each 1,671 prospects in the list. No. O'Brien with Vaneker and Lardis in Chicago would be funny. That would be funny. That would be funny. I mean, here I am with a whole bunch of people. Here's a whole bunch of people who, you know, that I like in this year's draft that all play for the same team and may all end up on the team that I would have drafted out of this draft after all is said and done. So, you know, maybe it'll work out. It's not my fault Martone is the second coming of Wayne Gretzky mixed with Mario Lemieux and the skating of McDavid. Hey, man, I know it's not your fault, and I know you're just you're unbiased. It's okay. Like, I get it. You've seen him probably more than all of us, and you would know better, you know? And if he is that, then that would be excellent. That would be a really great thing for the game. Van Saggy is a beast. Oh, that reminds me. If you are a subscriber to the website, you have access to the rankings now. They are public, well, not public, but they are available on the blog that you have access to, and the video is now available unlisted through the Discord server, but I will actually, that's a good reminder for me to add it to the playlist for subscribers, which is also available on your website or on your account page. So we will just add that now in case people want to watch and look. But yes, my rankings at the moment are unpublished, and they will be out Thursday. All right, so it is now available. So if you go to the Scouching report section of your accounts, it should have a playlist that you can click on, and it should be in that playlist. Okie doke. Where are we here? Oh, okay. So who just went in here? Okay. Who is this? What do we got here? Oh, it's not in the, oh boy, it's not in order. Okay. What username just got added here? I'm gonna do this. And this. And then I'll find out which one is not. Okay, which one is not in the list here? What? Why am I not in there? Oh, yes I am. Oh, whoops. Whoops. My apologies. We will get the draft going on time. We got 5 minutes left. I see more people here. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Am I dumb? I'm doing something wrong. I'm panicking under pressure here. I just want to know who is not on this list. Let's do this. I will do this. And I will do... I know this is exciting. This is the most exciting... I'm Excel spreadsheeting. If you are, if you're in the spreadsheet right now, you're watching me do my thing. And we will do this. This is a disaster here. Ah. Okay, we'll do this the slow way. We still have one open spot, it looks like, here, and we're missing 1, 2, 5 people here. We're missing, well, Grav hasn't signed in like a fool. Unless I screwed something up, that's entirely possible. But, let's see. maybe not. Is it this person? No. Well. Okay. Looks like we're still missing some people here, so... Ah, there it is. I found you. Okay, so Gray Matter, since you showed up first, we will put you first. Or by that I mean third. You'll get the higher pick of the two. Okay, so who did we... Okay, so Gray Matter is in. Where's this Bled fella? I think you got a spot, didn't you? You're in the chat. I know you are. The only people we're missing are the usernames Shabab, Puxpo, Emmett Guest, and Jason. And Emmett is the person with the second pick. So it'd be nice if they showed up now, unless they are already here. Okay. Yeah, spreadsheet highlights are coming soon. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, I don't see Mr. Bled. I don't see you in the sign-in sheet yet. I did send it to you, but that is it. If the rest of these people don't show up... Oh, you are? Okay. So you're gonna need to... Okay, so how many people are in here? Okay, 26 people have the sheet open. So... I know one of these people, so I'm gonna ping them. All right, so that person is here. Oh boy. Kebab, man. Kebab's... Oh, jeez. Where's the sheet? Are you serious? Do y'all read your emails, bruh? Oh my god. Okay, Bled is here. Hello, sir. Welcome. All right, so everybody... Okay, so everybody has a spot. We are full up on spots. Shabab is an idiot, and he's on his way. What? I'm gonna let him just, oh my god, what is happening here? This is my favorite part of every year. It's just the chaos of having 28 people right now just in the same... okay, so you're here, you're here. Okay, well... okay, so he's here as well. So the only person we're missing right now is Puxpo. Alright, so let's get this going. We're 2 minutes late. But that means that we'll just have some fun here. We'll have extra fun in the smaller time frame that we have. No, we're gonna stick around till we're done here. Okay, so the way this will work, viewers who are participating, this will work this way. In the spreadsheet that I have sent you, cut on your turn, cut the name you want, paste it into your spot. This is an honor system thing too, by the way. No screwing around. No funny business. Then I will see what you have done. I will put it in the big boy over here, the one that will be presented to the internet. And after our first pick is submitted, we will have our little animation for the pick, and then I will announce it. And the way it's going to work is just it's that. No, we don't need to kick anyone out. We're good. We're good. We don't need to kick anybody out. Oh, well, don't. Now Shabab is telling me I will come back when it's my turn to pick, even though that is, well, he's 27th, so he's going to need to wait a few minutes. Okay, yeah, okay, we got more pregnancy going on here. All right. Let's do this. First up, we got our first selection. What if you're on mobile? You can still cut and paste on mobile. You just press and hold, I think, on the cell. So you go to the player, or just type the name into the list, and I'll just do it myself and delete it. Like, whatever. As long as what decided the order for the name list? Average rank. So it's like my weighted average rank of guys. So it should be a rough order of right? Is that what it is? Yeah, that should be a rough order of preference. Yeah, I mean, if you want, it's just best practice to cut and paste, but if you just want to write it in, you can do that too, and I will do the rest. It just, whatever works, it's just the best practice. I mean, I'm still waiting for the first pick to, can we use nicknames for players instead of cut paste? As long as I know who you're talking about, I guess, but that's on you, man. You're taking the risk there. You're gambling with that one. So yeah, I mean, Felix, our token Norwegian, you got to have one around. I don't know what he's doing. He's got the first pick. He's on the clock. So whenever you're ready, unless he did something that I forgot about and told me in advance, but I see him in the chat. So, yeah, so at some point, we will see who he has selected first overall, and then my face will disappear. You can't cut and paste. What? Oh, is it because no. Everyone is set as an editor. So you should be able to. I just did it. Share. Anyone with the link is an editor. If you need to just write the name, write the name. If you want, if Mikkel Eriksson is your guy, just write in Mikkel Eriksson, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, if you just want Tinus Koblar at 1, by all means, Koblar it up. They're locked? Oh, is there data protections on this? I apologize. Okay. I didn't know that. Protected sheet, yes, there are. Okay. Try it now. There. Try it now. Okay, so he's... Okay. Try it now. My apologies. We're good. Yes, I know. Protecting cells is for losers. But that's mostly just to keep a lid on all of you. Okay, now you can do it. I'm almost positive. If not, we'll figure it out. Okay, so there we go. It works. We got it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, I tested it before. It should work. Also, whoever's second, Emmett Guest is second. If you want to put your pick in now, you can. We're gonna try this out. So hopefully this works. If it doesn't work, then it's not my fault. It's never my fault if it doesn't work. But my face will disappear, and you probably won't see it for the rest of the night. So take your screen caps now. Okay, and au revoir. All right, with our first selection in the 2025 Scouching Mock Draft, Felix Robbins, all the way from Norway, selects one Matthew Schaefer, Erie Otters defenseman, number 48. You know him, you love him. It's probably going to be what happens in real life. I don't know what else to say. He's pretty good. Was watching a little bit of him today, reflecting on the ranking video today. Pretty good player. Can't complain. All right, on to the second pick, and we're just going to keep it rolling. Yeah, Mel Kiper PTSD is right. Let's flip this around here. And at our second selection in the 2025 Scouching mock draft, I mean, tell me if you're surprised. Michael Misa goes second to Emmett, Sir Emmett, sire, whatever. Congratulations on your selection, Michael Misa, second overall. I mean, it seems like this is what is going to happen, but I don't know. Yes, I could feel the stress, Felix, that you were thinking Elias Stromavatna. I could feel it from here, I know you could feel it. I know you could too. Totally. All right, let's flip this around. We're going to third overall. We got Schaefer and Misa off the board. Let's get moving here. Our third overall selection, all the way from, well, I don't really know where he's from, but all the way from Boston College, the guy who probably will go like 16th overall at this point, James Haggins. Slick playmaker, slick skater, fun to watch, small-ish, kind of, maybe, but not really. Fun to watch. Good pick. Probably the one that we're all going to be keeping an eye on draft night. With that, we'll move on to the fourth selection in this draft. Grav himself is here, and let's see what kind of insanity we have going on here. Well, with the fourth overall selection, Grav, there's going to be someone happy in this chat here. You can see my cursor. What's going to happen? I got my fingers on the shortcut. Porter Martone goes to Grav all the way to Texas. He has to... Oh, no, well, Grav lives in elsewhere, I think. Wisconsin somewhere, I think? Anyway, so he's not going that far, I guess. I thought he would be going to Texas, but no. Yeah, Porter Martone, number 4. Off to Grav's team. There you go. So brownie points with our unbiased Steelheads fan. And yeah, we'll keep it moving here. This is so whoever is 6th, Aloy, if you are here. I can turn the music down on the pick sound. My apologies. I don't hear it in my headphones, but I will turn it down. You will have to listen to it one more time, but I will turn it down as it plays. Eloy, you are up after this pick, and your pick is not in. I will pause for a small period of time. I believe you are signed in. So since you are signed in, if you do not make... Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you, by the way. Yes. So, yeah. Okay, so we got 6 picks out here. We'll show the 5th one. Let's see how this goes. Let me know if that volume is a little better. We'll see. All right, with the 5th selection, Deham. Deham. Is it the Rumham? Deham? Jake O'Brien at 5. We're partying now. This is what we wanted, right? A little bit of a steamy take, a little bit of a good one here, Deham going with Jake O'Brien, going with the guy. This is probably where he might go. This seems to be a possibility. It's I don't know. We'll see how that works out, but all right. All right, and now we are going to move on to 6th overall. So let's get to it. Okay, at 6th overall, Eloy. I had a feeling this is what was coming because he is a member of the Discord server, and I know exactly what he is up to here. We got Caleb Desnoyers at 6 here. Here we go. Caleb Desnoyers. There it is. Oh, if you had 3, you would have taken O'Brien. Wow. Look at the aristocrat over here. Caleb Desnoyers at 6. I smelled this one coming. no, so far, no defenseman off the board, but that's cool. That's cool. Oh, and his name disappeared. Whatever, I have it in the log, so it's done. Alrighty, let's move on to number 7. Number 7th. Sheesh. I've had a long day. The 7th overall selection, someone who will probably get drafted a cajillion picks later. We've got the one and only Victor Eklund. By the way, this is not this person. I'm going to replace their username. And I believe this one is also new. Victor Eklund is off the board at number 7. Yeah, no Lucas Carmiris yet. No defenseman. Yeah, sorry. Schaefer is a defenseman. Yes, no defenseman except pick one. Hardy har. But you know what I mean. Don't be silly. You know what I mean. Anyway, cool. Victor Eklund at 7, probably where around I would do it. But we'll see what happens on draft day. I feel like he could be a guy that the internet will lose their mind about when he goes. All right, let's move on to pick number 8. Numero 8. The 8th overall selection. We got some takes here. We're ready. We're partying now. Roger McQueen, the one and only, the big boy from Brandon, the Brandon big boy. Here he is. He's there. This is a round where he's probably going to go. I think he was 9 on Bob's list today. Bob McKenzie. If you haven't known that, Bob McKenzie's list came out today. It's pretty fun. It's a good time. Rip and roaring adventure. McQueen pretty high. Here he is. All right. We have been blessed, by the way, with the presence of one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry has made his selection at 9th overall. So let's see who it is. 9th overall, Joe Hendry does not... he plays this pretty safe. Anton Frondell is now off the board, and he is headed to the WWE, right? He is a WWE wrestler, right? I mean, AJ. If AJ is listening, AJ, you probably know better than me. Whatever. But there it is. Yeah, if you want to participate, you must be pregnant. I'm sorry. This is only for pregnant people. Oh, boy. Yeah, so Frondell at 9. There it is. Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry, and Joe Hendry believes in Anton Frondell. Our 10th pick is on the board now. We have J-Mulk, I imagine, all the way from, believe, Great Britain, I think. Well, I don't know. Europeans are everywhere. They go all over the place all the time. But 10th overall, let's see who it is. Our 10th overall selection is... from the Everett Silvertips of the Western Hockey League, it is Carter Bear, the one and only Mr. Achilles heel injury of the last. It's the Achilles heel injury that was the one for sports fans really until yesterday. Unfortunately, that one sucked. But great game. I mean, I don't watch a ton of basketball. This has nothing to do with Carter Bear, but I don't watch a ton of basketball. But that final seemed pretty good. But yeah, so there's Carter Bear off the board. Clearly, J-Milk not afraid of his Achilles heel. Achilles should have been afraid of his heel, though. That's a mythology joke. Anyway, we got 11 on the board, so let's do that. All right. Jf is on the board, and with his selection, he has taken the big boy, the big farm boy, Brady Martin. That is a guy who will be gone by now. I am sure of it. I am surest of it. But what can you do? 11 seems like a perfectly fine pick for Brady Martin to be off the board. He is not going to be at the draft because he's just such a good kid.
Wants to help out his parents. What a wonderful thing. Brady Martin, 11 to... Okay, let's keep this moving here. Lights at number 12. We have your selection. So let's aller. And with the 12th selection, you want some hot takes. Still no other defenseman off the board. Note the word other. Benjamin Kindle, 12th overall. This seems to happen every year we do this, where there is just a ton of players off the board that are all forwards. I don't know what that says about defensemen or anything, but Ben Kindle at 12, man. I like it. I'm a fan. Kindle rules. He's fun. Okie dokie. Let's move on here. We got the 13th selection in. All right, 13th selection in this draft here. I'd probably cut myself off there by switching scenes because I am not good at this. Unfortunately for me, it was getting down right to it, but Cullen Potter is off the board at 13. Next Gen Prospects Hockey. I know that username. Yeah, there it is. 13. Cullen Cotter. Nice. Here it is. I'm only crying a little bit. I won't show my face, but the tears are, minimal, I would say. Minimal. Okay. Let's go to the next one. What is it? 14? Yeah, 14th pick. With the 14th pick, Scott F. Scott F. puts down the one and only Scouching favorite, Lyndon Lakovich. Lyndon Lakovich, 14th overall. We love him. He seems to like us, I think. I hope. If we have hurt his feelings, I apologize. I don't think so, though. But yes, Lyndon Lakovich, 14th overall. AJ, I'm sorry, even though he's not participating. But he's in the hands of Scott now. Scott's got him. But I think he made the right call. Okay, let's move on here. We got 15. 15. So who could it be for Charles? Charles, we did it. We made it almost halfway through the first round, but we did it. Here we go. Logan Hensler. Logan Hensler. Wow. Finally a defenseman off the board at 15th overall. Somewhere I feel Grav trembling with excitement. But yes, Logan Hensler finally off the board. We got defenseman down here. So there's that. Go team. Go yay sports. Logan Hensler off the board. A guy who just is solid at a lot of stuff and a fun player to watch. Let's move on to number 16. Yeah, there it is. You got the Grav seal of approval. Number 16 goes to David Puh. All right, David, what do we got here? Well, what do you know? Look at this. We have another defenseman going off the board. Radim Murtka. Oh boy, Radim Murtka. Here it is. Murtka. This is pretty good. This is a good time. Radim Murtka goes to David, the big righty from the Czech Republic who played a quadrillion minutes in what's it called? Where is it? Where did he play? A quadrillion minutes in Seattle. That's the one. My brain is slow today. It's been did I mention it's been a long day? All right. Number 17, we got Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith. Yeah, let's do that. We got Jackson Smith at 17. I just spoiled it. I'm an idiot. There we go. There. We'll skip the Zach, I'm sorry. We'll skip the theatrics for you, but we'll you know, what's the saying that child says in those TikTok videos? 3 booms, you know? Was that it? Anyway, I'm too old for that. Alrighty then. But now, because I'm the king of the world, we can play the animation twice to catch up because I'm next. Or not. That's cool too. But I'm doing it. At 18th overall, we're going hard here. We're gonna go for it. Eric Nielsen, 18th. I want him, and I got him. At this point, there's a lot of really interesting options available, but I love Eric Nielsen. Everybody knows that. Smart, skilled, fast, physical, hit the gym kid, and he's going to be great. Eric Nielsen, 18th. All right, let's go to 19. The 19th overall selection. What are we doing here? We have, who do we got? WH19. That sounds like a radio signal. But anyway. I don't know what kind of radio signal. I don't know anything about anything, honestly, really. Yeah, the Rizzler wins over me. Yeah, that's very, very true. They have a bigger bank account than I do by quite a wide margin, I think. Daniil Prokhorov, there you go. How about them apples? Huh? Daniil Prokhorov, 19th. And yes, I did turn my back on Bill Zonal, as much as it pains me, but I did. Prokhorov goes to WH19 at 19th overall. Here we go. I mean, Prokhorov is an interesting one. He might go this high. It might be fun. We'll see. I don't know. Weird stuff. But he's big, he can shoot, he's strong on his feet, and he goes. All right, let's go to 20th. We got Hilly. Mr. Hilly himself. Themself. I think we were playing rematch last night, right? That was you. Anyway, fun times. Let's go. And with the 20th selection, Hilly has selected a player I honestly am surprised has not been picked yet, but Justin Carbonneau, 20th overall. There you go. Justin Carbonneau. What a kid. Fun, skilled, high upside player. Certainly can score goals, score the points. He points good. So there you go. You got your points. All right, let's go to 21. We got Kyle D. The 21st overall. Who could it be? Alrighty, at 21, we have one of my most intriguing players of the draft for sure, from the Seattle Thunderbirds, Braden Coots, the one and only. Braden Coots, what a kid. Good player, loves the game, nice kid. We got to meet him. He seems pretty cool. Smart, might be the next Chandler Stevenson if you ask me. Good player. Fun one. All right, 22. We got Joe Bob. Joe Bob. I'm also going to check if this person has signed in yet. Puxpo. I don't know if that is a person who's in the chat, but they are up. We have picks up to 24 done. They are at 28. So I will cautiously... they haven't signed in, so I will cautiously assume that they are floating around maybe, but if not, we will find someone who will take their spot and go from there. Okay, let's go here. 22. We got Joe Bob at 22. Let's find out who that is. Oh my goodness, Bill Zonon is off the board. I betrayed him. I know I betrayed him, but I just have I've got a better vibe about Eric Nielsen at this moment in time. As I sit here, that's how I feel. Deal with it. But Bill Zonon goes 22. This is I love him. I love him to death. Great player. He'll win playoff games for you, I think, one day. Love him, love him, love him. So I'll accept that as a solid pick. Okay, let's go to 23, huh? Avec la 23e choisir de le 1025 ans de mock draft de Scouching, Václav Nestrasil with a bit of a spicy one here, a bit of a reach. You know, there are some players that probably should go. by now, but Nestrasill's fun. Nestrasill's big and lanky and got a heck of a shot on him too. He's a good player. Good player. Everybody loves Václav Nestrasil, right? All the homies love Václav Nestrasil. USHL champion. Okay, let's move on. Number 24 is up. Number 24. 24. Avec la 24th overall selection. I took French until grade 12. Did you know that? I took French literature. Did you know that? I was reading Voltaire at one point in my life. All right, Cameron Reed is off the board. 24th overall selection. Interesting. I mean, Cameron Reed's really a great skater, and he can certainly move and shake and shimmy and do all the fun stuff. Cameron Reed, 24. I feel like Cameron Reed probably goes early day 2, but I'd be, pleasantly surprised to see it go a different way. That'd be fun. Sure, why not? Okay. The 25th pick is up, and it is in, so let's see who it is. Oh, by the way, we have caught up to Puckspo. Puckspo is not here, so I am officially, because it is now their pick, I am officially opening up the spot. And who do we got here? Okay, Tyler Ball. If you're watching, I'm sending you an email. Unfortunately, we had people register in advance and they got waitlisted, so I am prioritizing them. Once that list dries up, then I will go to the chat and you will have your opportunity. But we're only missing one person, so if this person shows up, then we are good. But Tyler gets first dibs. Then there's a Lewis in here, the Angus Crookshank himself. He wants a pick, and then there's someone else. So we've got 3 people in line. I know at least one of them is in the chat. We will give, if it isn't Tyler putting his name in the bag here, then we will go to Lewis, and I believe you're already here. Lewis, Anyway, where were we here? We got 25. Okay. Marco Austrian, Gretzky, Casper. Well, I gotta respect it. I love this guy. This is a good player, fun player, loves the game, works hard. We've got Cole Reshny down on the list here. Cole Reshny, number 25. Oh boy. Oh, we got a fun little Cam Robinson tweet that just dropped in our Discord server. Nothing is guaranteed on draft day, but word is Anton Frondel won't make it past the 3rd pick. Now there is a development. That's fun. We'll see if that is something that will work or not, because that is a heck of a thing to throw out there, considering you can bet on who will go 3rd in the draft. So I wonder who's going to be putting money down on Anton Frondel now, and wouldn't it be a shame if this turned out to be wrong? That's not a thing at CAM, by the way. That's more about sports gambling and the pitfalls of it, especially with context of what they call the boy auction. Oh, it looks like we did this person already take the spot? Okay, so who just took that spot? Where's the username? I don't want to do this again. So whoever took Puckspo's spot, please put the username you put in the sign-in sheet. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. Never mind. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. All right. We're good. Okay, sweet. Cool. Where were we here? Oh, Jordan Millette. Okay, well, who cares? Let's get to it. Jordan Millette picked Cole McKinney. Let's continue. All right, Shabab decided to show up and threw his hat into the ring, and he went out and got himself a Shane Van Saggy at the Van Saggy store. not too much more to say about Van Sage than Cole McKinney, honestly. Also, that was not a slight at Cole McKinney, my quickness there. It was more about making Jordan feel bad because he called me a bad word when I had protected the sheet like an idiot. But anyway, that's not the point. Let's keep going here. We got Shane Van Sage off the board at 27 to Shabab. He decided to show up, and now he's probably gone. So here we go. Van Sage store. All right, with our last-minute replacement, we got Jack Murtagh off the board. Tyler Ball goes with Jack Murtagh, USNTDP legend. Jack Murtagh. Oh, Felix, you broke the rules already. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Yes, thank you, whoever, the anonymous leopard who posted, put the pics up top. Thank you for that, because, yes. See, now you see, it autofills. See? It autofills. Right? Now we're talking. Let's continue. Let's get this first round over with. All right. You're my boy, Blue. Why? Well, Riker Lee's off the board. Sam McGilligan just his ears just perked up somewhere. So McGilligan, hope you're doing well, whatever it is you're doing. But your boy, Riker Lee, 29th overall. Here we go. All right, let's continue. Timu at 30th. Timu is a longtime supporter and a longtime subscriber and a very dear associate and friend and Chicago Blackhawks fan, I believe. All right? Yeah, something like that. And he did it. He did it, fellas. Michael Sverchek of Brunus off the board. The 5'10 Slovak winger. Fast as hell. Great player. Played in the SHL this year. Go watch him. Got a scouting report. He's pretty good. 30th overall. All right. Now the people are going to get what they want here. We've got 31st overall, and it's a good one. All right, ladies and germs, or whatever the saying is that you kids say, you whippersnappers. It's finally happened. Kayshawn Eachison, 31st overall. Hey, he's going to play. He's going to do the thing. Kayshawn Eachison, 31st. There it is, right off the board. He's mean. He's a tough cookie. He's doing the thing. Good player. Good player. Let's move on. We got 32 here. Finishing the first round, we got Jason Derulo. And Jason has finished our first round with the one and only, the Russian unicorn, to steal a word from writers around the world. He's a unicorn. Kurban Limatov. Kurban Limatov is up now. Wow. Way to go. There it is. Kurban Limatov finishes our first round. Okay, by the way, our second round is about to get going. Emmett is up. We have our first pick in the second round, which we will do in a minute. But I will wait. I guess we don't have to wait, but just a warning that our second round is beginning, and we got Felix's pick is in, but Emmett, Grey Matter, Grav, damn, you're all up, so we're doing another round, and then we got one more round after this, and then we're going to call it a day, all right? Let's see. Okay, 33rd overall, starting the second round to go with Matthew Schaefer, his new toy. Well, you know what they say, if you draft a defenseman, you better draft another one. Blake Fiddler is off the board. There he goes. Also, by the way, if you are having computer issues or something, that's totally fine. Just like DM me on Twitter, or I guess Twitter would be the easiest way to do it. Or, if you want, you can just write who you want in the chat, and we'll do it for you. But I appreciate you letting me know that things are broken. Oh, there we go. I see your pick now. Okay, we're good. Blake Fiddler's off the board. The one and only Blake Fiddler. He does stuff. He's a good player. A good one. Okay, let's go to 34 here. And on the deck here is Grey Matter and then Grav. Onwards. I think I clicked too quickly there, so I apologize, but deal with it. 34th overall, we have an interesting one. Cameron Schmidt off the board. Yep. Finally. Well, finally. He's probably going later than this in the NHL draft, honestly. I could easily see that happening. But Cameron Schmidt going with Michael Misa would be very, 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 very fun. Very fun. Very, very fun. Not going to lie. Yeah, Cam Schmidt, Michael Misa, not a bad pair to come out with in the first 2 rounds. But there it is. A little firepower to go with your guy. All right. 35th is in, so let's do it. With the 35th selection in this year's draft class, who do we have? Who do we have? Who is this? Who is this player? I've never heard of him before in my life. I'm just kidding. I have. Alexander Zhuravsky, another high-skilled kid going off the board. I was talking to a Russian about Zhuravsky, and he might be a first-round pick, and that would be pretty wild to me, but hey, bet on the creativity. You got 2 really good playmakers now. Sick. Gray matter, you got your Hagens, and you got your Zhuravsky. We're having a ton of fun here. Okie dokie, 36th overall. We're rolling now. We got picks 36 and 37 in. So Eloy, you're up at 38. Bled 39. J Plu 40. Joe Hendry, the wrestler, at 41. All right, let's do 36. Thirty-sixth selection belongs to Grav, the most popular hockey YouTuber that ever lived, or something. He's up there. He's going with another big guy, the one and only Malcolm Spence. You now have two solid dudes, Porter Martone and Malcolm Spence, all coming to town. So there you go. Where are we now here? We just did Malcolm Spence. Okay, we're at 37. 37. Right. Okay, at 37th overall, we have a good one. We got Will Moore off the board. Someone was yelling about Will Moore a while ago, but there he is. Will Moore off the board, 37th overall. Baba Booey. Good pick, good value, good player. You know, does good stuff. Might be some good value there. We have now moved on. We've got number 38 on the board here. And someone did it. It's happened. Mason West is off the board. The best quarterback to ever play hockey has now left the board. We now have Caleb Desnoyers and Mason West go into Eloy's team. So there you go. Way to go. Okie doke. We're 39th now. So 39th. At 39th overall. This one is wild at this point, but go off, King. Go off. Sean Barnhill, baby. We got Sean Barnhill off the board. Dubuque Fighting Saints big boy who does some cool stuff. Boy, I love Sean Barnhill. That's pretty fun. Good times. Bit of a gamble. I love him. But bit of a gamble, but love it. Okay, and at 40th overall, we got Milton Yestreen. Milton Yestreen at 40 goes with Roger McQueen to J Plu's team. Way to go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Milton Yestreen. I don't know where he's going to go. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes. I don't know what the deal is with him, but interesting. Okay. Let's go to 41. I believe in Joe Hendry. Clap. No one's going to clap? Okay. And at this pick, we've got Sacha Boumedienne. Another Swede. We got 2 Swedes going. There it is. Frondel and Boumedienne. I mean, 41, I feel like that's a good place to take Boumedienne. That's for sure. Right on. Congratulations, Joe Hendry. You have 2 solid players. Okay. Oops. We've caught up on picks. J Mulk is up. Is up next. Lights is up after that. We got Next Gen's Prospect Hockey. So, J Mulk, whenever you have time, we're gonna give you a couple of minutes. We'll give you 2 minutes, and at that point, if we're down to a minute, the community will be deciding your selection. If you don't do it. So we're counting. And there it is. All right, so Lights, Next Gen Prospect, Scott F, you're up. Damn it. Okay. Let's go this direction. Okay, we've got at 42nd overall, Max Sinichka, the flavor of the week. It seems all of a sudden he's a top 50 guy. So there it is, Max Sinichka, 42nd overall, goes to J Mulk's team with Carter Bear. Bear Sinichka. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. And we have at 43, we've got taking the one and only. We got our first goaltender off the board, fellas. Joshua Ravensbergen is now a member of the team with one Brady Martin. So there it is. Way to go, team. You got your goalie. All right, 44. Let's go to 44. The 44th selection belongs to Lights. Maybe it's the singer. Maybe that'd be cool. That'd be fun. You know, there are some high school moments. You know. Okay, there it is. 44th overall, Quinn Beauchesne. I love this kid. Way earlier than he'll go in reality, but I like him. Beauchesne and Kindle is an interesting pair. So there it is. Quinn Beauchesne, 44th overall. We go to 45. This is fun. 45. The 45th selection belongs to Next Gen Prospects Hockey. And this might just be the craziest hockey team ever assembled because he went with LJ Mooney. LJ Mooney at 45. What a time to be alive. What are we doing here? Yeah, LJ Mooney, 45th overall. There she blows. Potter Mooney. That's definitely aiming at something. All right. We are caught up now. Scott, you're up. It's Scott, then Charles, then David, then Zach, and then it's me at 50th overall. That's me. But 46th, I don't think we have any names that have been removed that shouldn't be, or names that have been taken that are not removed. So I think we're doing well, so I appreciate it. I appreciates. Gotta go with the only high-end prospect I've actually seen. Yeah, there it is. Well, Scott, you're busy in the YouTube chat, but you're up, buddy. So let's focus here and make your pick because your clock's running here, kid. I feel like this one might get what's it called? Copyright struck because or not copyright struck, but copyright flagged because I think our graphic designer used a copyrighted piece of music. But we'll see. We'll find out, you know. We'll find out. Oh, there it is. Okay, the pick is off the board. We now have our selection at 46. Let's see who it is. And at 46th, it is the one and only. Another Swede off the board. Jacob is Wozniak. Jacob is Wozniak. Good player. Does stuff. He's big. Cool. I have no idea where he's going to go anywhere at all. You know, it's going to be good. Going to be a good time. I'm excited for the weekend. I hope you all are too. Okay, 47 is in. We got 48, 49, 50. We got David, Zach, me, WH19. So y'all are up, and we're gonna go straight to 47 here. I'm not gonna eat time here, and whatever, and wait for David. Oh, that is the one. That's the wrong scene, Will. Rude. Okie doke. We have, who do we got here at 47? A very interesting one. Theo Stocksalius. Theo Stocksalius up at 47. Lanky boy, a big lanky Swedish boy, and also cancer survivor, by the way. So congratulations on that. That's pretty incredible. So lots of headroom there with Stocksalius. Good player. Loves the game. You know, all that fun stuff. All right, what do we got here? Okay, 48th overall is up. Let's do this. And at 48th overall, the madman went out and actually did it. He did it. Ivan Ryabkin off the board at 48th overall with Radim Murtka going to David Puz's team. So there it is, Ivan Ryabkin. We will see what happens. We will see what happens with him on the weekend for sure. And here we are at 49th overall. At 49th overall, Zach does the thing. Zach does the thing, and who does he go with? Big Jack Nesbitt. There's some talk in the chat. There it is. Jack Nesbitt, 49th overall. Jackson Smith and Jack Nesbitt. You got two Jacks on the team now. That's pretty cool. And, yeah, Jack Nesbitt, 49th overall. All right, now it's my turn at 50th overall, and I'm doing something here. You know, I see people already. I see it in the Discord server here that there's some people who think they know what I'm doing here. They think they're in my brain. They think they're smarter than me. They think they're a step ahead of me, but they are incorrect because what I'm doing here may surprise you. Maybe. Well, I did it. I'm going with a goalie. Pyotr Andrianov from CSKA Moscow. He's so sick, and he wears the same number as the number I wear when I play. It's gonna be a good time seeing Pyotr Andrianov develop in Russia. He did just sign a contract extension until 2030, but here's the kicker. That's not that far away. And he's going to be 23 at the end of it, I think. And there it is. Pyotr Andrianov. Gone for a few years, but when he comes over, boy, he could be something. There it is. I took a goalie. Andrianov. Okay. And now WH19 is up. We got Hilly after that. Kyle, Joe Bob, Dayton. I love Lamp. That's a classic one. I saw Anchorman once. All right, WH19. I'm going to give this person until... Oh, no, it didn't. That wasn't it. Wow. People don't seem to like the Andrianov pick in the Scouching Discord server. Well, it's amazing. It's amazing how wrong everybody could be. Pretty incredible. How many goalies break into the league after 23? Who cares? A lot of them. A lot of them. A lot of them aren't any good until they're like 25. Whatever though. Who cares? It's done. It's done. Still waiting. We're gonna give you until the next. How many seconds has it been in 9:23? The clock doesn't tell me. Great. Cool. Awesome. Love it. The community is about to select the 51st overall selection. So if you want to get your pick in, now is the time. But if you've abandoned us after taking Daniil Prokhorov, no, I know you were agreeing with me. I know. I was just taking your sarcasm as serious because it's more fun that way. Don't worry, Ricky. I know you. We go way back. All right. Well, here it is. The community has to do the pick here. We're not waiting. It's going to happen. We got Will Horkoff in here. Rio Kaiser. Ivan Fomin. Sentence to Ivan Fomin. Horkoff. Epperson. Horkoff. Okay, there's a lot of Horkoff. Wang. Okay, so Horkoff. There's a lot of Horkoff. Ooh, Kachkachenko is a nice one. Oliver Sjöström. Oliver Sjöström is a too deep a cut. No, come on, man. Nerd. What? Okay, so Wang or Horkoff. All right, so it's gonna be both Grieva twins. It's gonna be either Wang or Horkoff. So go nuts now. Hang on. Actually, let's try this. Can I do this? Aha! There. All right. I've made a poll. Answer the poll, and we will decide for this person who abandoned us. Oh, now I can't see the poll. It disappeared. That's great. Love that. Love that for me. All right. It looks like it's going to be Simon Wang. So we're doing it. Wang is off the board. Prokhorov and Wang is quite the combination. That's going to be a very interesting one to keep track of down the road. There it is. Wang. Kyung-hun Oh is a deep cut. There you go. Go for the South Korean. All right. 52 is Hilio. So Hilio is up. So what do we got here, Ms. person, whoever this is? Oh, the pick is in. All right, let's play. So who else is up? Kyle D, Joe Bob, Dayton Koznick. Unbelievable. Okay, 52. Let's go to 52. Here we go. The 52nd overall selection. Oh, and it just disappeared. What is happening? Someone's deleting names. What is happening in here? Oh, whatever. I saw it. William Horkoff is off the board. William Horkoff was the 52nd overall selection. I don't know what's going on in this spreadsheet, but this is why I protected cells. This is why. Well, okay. Kyle is up. And it seems like if Kyle doesn't show up to make his pick here, he picked Braden Coots in the first round. If it isn't that, then it's going to be, Horkoff is already off the board. Wang and Horkoff were gone back to back. So, Kyle, I'm going to give you 2 minutes, maybe. Oh, you asked David Phillips to select for you. Okay. Well, all right. Couple have come in. There we go. We're rocking here now. All right, Dayton, you're up in the sheet. I love Lamp. Okay, now we're rolling. Let's party. Oh, you didn't take Horkoff? Well, that's the name that popped in there, man. So who do you want? Like, fix it. Because people are picking names, man. Like, people are picking names, brother. So if it isn't going to be Horkoff, and like that's the name that's in the list. So they put their pick in the wrong location. Oh my goodness, what is happening? I didn't think my instructions were that complicated. Okay, well, if you don't want Horkoff, you better change it now, because, like, we got to keep moving here. People are up in the middle of the night in Europe here. But let's keep it moving, and if it changes, whatever. If not, whatever. All right, 53rd overall. It is going to be... Oh, it was Hillstrom? Okay. Well, then we'll do that then. You cut, pasted... Okay, so someone put Will Horkoff in. Okay, I will change that now. All right, Gustav Hillstrom. And then we've got... so the pick that just went... London Knights defenseman, Henry Bruchevitz. There it is, 53rd overall. Baba Booey. Let's keep moving, because, we're a little behind the clock here. 54th overall selection. Another Slovak is off the board. So if you had Slovaks on your bingo card, one's gone now. Tomáš Pobajal is gone. He's a guy. He's there. He's a guy who's from Slovakia. That's for sure. I tell you what. Okie doke. Let's continue. 55. We're up to 55. By the way, Marco Kasper, if you're actually the real Marco Kasper, you're up on the list, and on deck is Jordan Millette. Shabab is on there too. Tyler. So let's keep it moving here. But anyway, 55th overall, I believe, is where we're at. Yes, 55. At 55th overall, we got the big boy from Sweden. The big heavy boy. The big heavy boy. Eddie Genborg. What a fun one. What an interesting player he is. He's going to do stuff, I think, but loves to do the throw in the body thing. So there's that. Let's keep it moving. We got 56th. All right, and at 56, we have from, I believe, recently the Kelowna Rockets, right? He did do, that was it. Hayden Papanekis. There it is. Hayden Papanekis is off the board to go with Cameron Reed. So there you go. Lamp, I Love Lamp loves that. There. Loves. I Love Lamp also loves Cameron Reed and also loves Hayden Papanekis. There you go. All right, let's continue here. What are we doing? There it is. Nice. Nice. And Marco Kasper adds to his stable of small guys. Well, I don't think this guy's that small. Dakota Rayom Mullen. 57th overall. There it is. Rayom Mullen. Reshny and Rayom Mullen. Interesting player, Rayom Mullen. I like him. I don't know what he is, but he's fun. There it is. All right. Now, let's move on to 58. Shabab, you're up. I know you're having a mental breakdown in the Discord server right now, but Tyler, you're up after that whenever he's finished. Then Blue, Timu, Liam, and then Jay finishes off the second round. But before we do that, 58th overall, Jordan Millette. And maybe I'll actually give him the time of day this time around. That joke was funny once. Now that I think about it, that joke wasn't funny at all. So, yeah, anyway, let's continue. We have, at 58th overall, I've seen the name in the chat a whole bunch, Carter Amico. The big boy on the NTDP who blew out a knee and is a pretty good player. Pretty good player. I have him ranked higher than this, so I'll take it. All right, we are at 59th overall, and Shabab. Oh, of course, I'm not surprised at this. You'll see. And at 59th overall, we got Philip Ekberg, buying low on the Swedish kid, skilled Swede, fun player to watch. Does he scored a lot of goals at the under 18? That can't be taken away from him. So cool, yeah. Philip Ekberg off the board, 59th. All right, now we've got Tyler Ball up at 60. We're almost done the second round. So Timu, Liam, and Jay, you're up. Okay, Timu just made his pick. Okay, 60th overall, Tyler. Let's go. And at 60th overall, Tyler goes with Charlie Trethaway of the United States National Team Development Program. Charlie T, baby. There you go. Cool. He's fine. He's fine. He's good at being fine. That's cool. That's fine by me. All right. Next up, we got Blue at 61, and he's taken a player, which I'm going to, put in here. And the player that has gone 61st, gold medal scoring, championship winning scoring goal guy from the United States, overtime hero, Benjamin Keevan goes 61. Riker Lee and Ben Keevan in the same draft. There you go. That's a pair. Keevan, fun player. Not sure exactly what he's going to be, but hey, it's the end of the second round. What more could you ask for? He's fun. All right, 62nd pick is now in. We are at the last pick of the second round, by the way, on the sheet here. So, Jay, you are free to finish the second round, and we will be into the third round very shortly. 62nd overall. What do we got here? Who's this? Who is this player? I've never heard of him before in my life. I'm just kidding. It's Danila Skvortsov. I like Danila Skvortsov. Fun player. Doesn't really get the time of day, but that's cool. Yeah, don't get Keevan. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Danila Skvortsov off the board. The Russian defenseman playing in Guelph in the shopping mall arena. I like Skvortsov. He's fun. All right, 63rd is up, and Jay, you are up afterwards with 64th, and then that's it for the second round. And with the 63rd pick, for real this time, by the way, Will Horkoff is off the board. Now, I imagine he will be gone well before this. Before this, if you will. Wow. Anyway, yeah, Will Horkoff off the board, 63rd. Aitchison and Horkoff, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Liam. Going for the beef. Love it. All right. The second or the last pick of the second round is now in. Jason, welcome to the party. Finishing the second round is a kid that people thought was going to be a first overall pick or something at the beginning of the year. Adam Banach. Adam Banach at 64, baby. What an interesting player. Small, but dynamic and skilled and creative and fun, and what more could you want? Good player. All right, that's the end of the second round. So there's that. I did mark it in there. Okay, I did. Okay, that's good. That's good. I did. Boy, everybody just took everybody here, didn't they? Interesting. Okay, well, let's see. All right, let's start the third round. Let's get this done. Let's finish this up here because my voice is starting to give out and I don't have any more water. This friggin' guy, this friggin' Norwegian, 65th overall. I mean, I wasn't going to wait. I probably... This is the Scouching community mock draft. It just never works out great. Tinus Luke Koblar. The big boy, big Norwegian boy from playing out of Sweden. Fun player. I love him. Super smart. Super raw. He could be a thing. 3rd round pick? Sure. All right, now at 66th, what do we got? 66th overall selection belongs to Emmett Guest. I appreciate getting through these quickly here, everybody. It is Zeb Lindgren. Zebby himself. Zeb Lindgren. What an interesting one. A guy I liked early in the year, but yeah, I don't know. A 3rd round, sure, yeah, cool. You know, makes sense, I guess. Sure. All right, 67th overall. Gray Matter themselves. Let's see. And Gray Matter, I think they might watch the show or might watch my channel or watch something, because not only do I recognize the username, but they picked Leo Sundqvist. Small winger from Sweden who is fun, and was playing on the SHL playoff team and looking pretty decent and does some stuff really well. Just not a lot of stuff, but the stuff he does well, he does really, really well. So there's that. Love that kid. All right, 68th overall belongs to Grav, a man, a myth of mythological stature in the internet community. And we have, I believe, our first re-entry player of the draft. And I've seen the word Epperson a lot, but it isn't him. It's Charlie Serrato. Charlie Serrato, a player from the NTDP years ago who was kind of cool, but I did not think he was going to be this successful this fast, because my goodness, what a season he had this year. He's going to get drafted, and he's a player that I have liked, even though I don't have him ranked. But I like him. All right, it is the 69th selection. Get your jokes in now. We're going to breeze right through it and keep it going. Bled, you are up, by the way, in the sheet. J. Plu, Joe Henry, J. Malk. Here we go. Damn it. I clicked too fast again. At 69th overall, we have Matteo Nobert. Matteo Nobert, a Quebec centerman, I think, from what I remember of him this year. Smart kid, you know, pretty smart, really young. Who knows, you know? You got 2 bigger guys, Jake O'Brien, Will Moore, so sure, go with Nobert. Go for it. No for it. I don't know. Okay, 70th overall belongs to Aloy. What do we got? And at 70th overall, we have the one and only Nathan Nathan Beam of the Kamloops Blazers. Fun one, I guess. Yep. He's an option for sure, and this is probably after he'll go in real life, actually, believe it or not. But time will tell. Okay. 71st overall belongs to Bled. J. Plu, you're up after this. Joe Hendry, don't forget. Don't disappear. I'll say your name, and you'll appear right again. So don't go anywhere. J. Mulk. Lights. You're all on deck, so be ready whenever J. Plu makes his pick. And there it is. Okay. 71st overall. We've got another one that's just, man, you guys are... This happens every year. Like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, well, let's see who it is. And it is William Bell of the United States National Team Development Program. I love Will Bell. I think he could be awesome. I didn't realize that he was actually raised in China and started playing hockey in China and moved back to America and then joined the NTDP pretty quickly, so... Pretty interesting player. Always been a big fan, and yeah, he was a player that I was considering at the next pick for me anyway, and so I'm mildly unhappy. Okay, 72nd overall is in. Let's see who it is. At the 72nd overall selection in this year's Scouching mock draft, we have Cooper Simpson, Minnesota high school legend, and pretty good USHL player, Cooper Simpson. So there you go, 73rd. Bing, bang, boom. All right. 74. Or no, 73. 73? All right, J-Milk, you're up. And then Lights, Next Gen Prospects Hockey. So I hope you're ready with your picks. Scott, get in there. Okay. Yep. Sorry. Joe Hendry is up, 73rd overall. He's got Frondel, Boumedienne, and Semyon Frolov. Another goaltender off the board. Probably gone second round too, just like Ravensbergen and Andrianov, but Frolov off the board. Love him. Great. I don't know much about goaltending, but he seems okay. All right, J-Mulk, his last selection of the draft to go with Carter Bear and Max Sanichka. You guys are going to like this one for sure. I mean, there might be like one of you who knows and who knows who this person is and get a laugh out of it. And with the 74th selection in this year's Scouching mock draft, J-Mulk, all the way to this freaky European, takes Brindley Caps of the Salmon Arms Silverbacks of the British Columbia Hockey League. 42 Elite Ice Hockey League games under his belt this year in Britain. Captain of the British under-18 team. He had 1 point this year, and here it is. And here it is, Brindley Caps, English legend. So there's that. Okay, JPH is up. I don't see your pick in yet. Lights are after that. Next Gen Prospects, Scott, Charles, David, Zach, and then me. So what do we got? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's in. Yeah, run the tape. Run the tape. Okay, so it's 75th overall. We have from the one and only, with the by far best media room that I've ever been in, the Kitchener Rangers, forward Luca Romano. Honestly, I love it. Martin Ravensbergen Romano, pretty good. I like it. You know, I'm not a huge Romano believer, but I like him. Fun player to watch. And in the third round, you could do a lot worse. All right, let's move on here. 76th overall is in, and let's see what that is. Next Gen Prospects Hockey, you are on the list here. Scott, you're on deck. And Charles, David, Zach, and me. And then we're in the home stretch. Are you ready to rumble? Because this guy probably won't rumble in the NHL very often. But it is Lev Katzin of the Guelph Storm. The little engine that could. Firing shots all day, playing hard, doing the thing. Who doesn't love Lev Katzin, really? Honestly. All right, 77th is in. Scott, you are up. And then Charles, David, Zach, you're up after that. But let's do this next pick here to go with. Oh my God. All right, there's a pattern here. You'll see. You'll see. And with the 77th pick, looking at the pattern of players here who have been off the board for Next Gen Prospects Hockey, who could it be but Ivan Fomin? 5'7", 5'8", 130-pound Russian playing in the east coast of the country. Ivan Fomin. Who doesn't love Fomin? If you want to watch some Ivan Fomin, watch our Draft Sleeper video because he's a fun one. But is he ever going to play in the NHL? Probably not. Almost certainly not. But God, I hope he does one day. Just because he's insane. Well worth the watch. Worth checking him out. All right. 78th is in. Let's see. And at the 78th selection, we've got Dryden Allen, defenseman for the Dubuque Fighting Saints. An interesting selection. I like Dryden Allen. You know, he was on my list for a little bit this year. He's a nice late bet that you might leave in college, and that's kind of fun. It's a good time. But Dryden Allen, there he is. All right, Charles is up. Charles is in charge at 79th overall. What do we got here at 79? At 79th overall, we have another goaltender. Mons Goose. Mons Goose is off the board. I don't know what else to say. Mons Goose off the board. So there's that. I don't know much about goaltending, but I hear he's good. So we'll continue on here as I enter my selection so we can keep going here. All right, and we're at 80th now. So we've got David up with his last selection. All right, and at 80th overall, oops, we've got Timofey Mamanovic, a forward from Belarus, a December 06 defender from Belarus. So there's that. We're going off the board with a Belarusian defenseman who was specifically requested to be added because I don't have him in my tracker, believe it or not. So I will add him when this show is over. All right, 81st overall, we have Zach. Who could this be? Okay, at 81st overall, what do we got here? We got Jack Ivankovic. All right. Ivankovic, we got another goaltender. The small boy, the small one. There was a small part of me that wanted to take Ivankovic at 82 just so I could have two goalies because that would be very funny. But that's okay. I'm cool with Ivankovic at 81. I feel like this is probably maybe a little later than it'll go, but I mean, we'll see. He's a bit of a wild card because he is not very big. Oh, Okali, let's go to me. We got me up now. We are in the we have how many more picks are left here in the sheet? 11. Okay, so we got 11 more picks. I very much appreciate everybody's attention here and focus on getting through this before we finish. So thank you very much. This has been a lot of fun. It's been very smooth this year. We're getting better at this. It only took like 5 years. Okay, who am I picking? Right, I did make my pick. Let's see who it is. Okay, I'm gonna take I just realized he's a teammate of the guy that I took first. Arvid Drott. We're gonna take Arvid Drott, a guy who I just love, or at least he could be really good. Strong skater, really pretty, more physical than you would think, but scores a bunch of goals in a bunch of different ways. And I think there's a lot of upside with an Arvid Drott, especially with a few years of skill development and everything, because he has been an interesting player to watch this year. Okie doke. All right, 83rd overall. What do we got here? Let's see. All right, there's a pattern here with this one because at 83rd overall, we got Jacob Rombach, Big Jake Rombach. We got two 6'6" defensemen and a 6'5" winger. So here you go, big. There it is, the big team. These are big. These are the big boys. So yep, one of two, I think. Well, I mean, Aitchison's not like big, but he plays big, so there's that. Okay, Jacob Rombach, 83. All right, moving over to 84th. Let's see who this is. All right, 84th, all the way from Czechia. A player who is a re-entry, a player who did not get drafted this past season. Really good World Junior, if anybody watched him. Tomáš Galvaš. Tomáš Galvaš, if you're Sean Connery saying his name. Do the kids even know who Sean Connery was? Do the kids even know? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, Tomáš Galvaš is off the board at 84. We got a re-entry. Carbonneau, Hillstrom, and Galvas. That's not bad. Okie doke. Kyle. Who's Kyle taking here at 85? At 85th overall to go with Braden Coots, Henry Bruchtevitz, we have Owen Griffin. Interesting. Owen Griffin. A little small, but he scored a lot of points in the playoffs, and he's pretty dynamic and skilled and fun to watch. So, sure, fine. 84th or 85th? Yeah, whatever. Okie doke. 86th overall. Well, let's see. '86th overall selection belongs to Joe Bob, and we have Sam Laurila to go along with Bill Zana and Tomasz Pobazal. We got Sam Laurila, another re-entry. He had a good year. Good year with Fargo this year. He's an interesting one. Thought, so there's some good offensive tools to him. It's kind of fun. All right. Dayton is up. We have Marco Casper on deck here. Jordan, Shabab, Tyler, Blue, Timu. So let's get it. Let's finish this off here. Let's finish this all off here. Where are we here? 87. All right. 87th overall. Dayton Koznick. Who do we got? Koznick? All right, at 87, we've got goaltender for the London Knights, Alexei Medvedev. Alexei Medvedev, young, pretty good goaltender from what I've seen. Whatever. After all these other guys are off the board, sure, whatever. Go for it. All right, we're going straight into 88 here. I cut it off in my own sentence here. I'm the one in control of this, and I am cutting myself off. Craziness. Yes. What are we doing? Who is this? Who am I? Who is anybody? All right, 88th overall. We've got I Love Lamp taking a Latvian. We got a Latvian. Bruno Osmanis. Oh, did Medvedev already go off the board? No, he did not. Yeah, no. Medvedev was not drafted. So, yeah. I don't know. He was gone, though. Or was not. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, wrong Russian goalie. Yeah, okay. Osmanis. Yeah, Osmanis at 88. All right, let's move forward to 89. What do we got here? An intriguing one here. Interesting. We got Victor Klingsell, small skilled boy. Reshny, Rayo, Mullen, and Klingsell. God bless you, kiddo. Going for upside here with him. He's a fun, skilled player. But we'll see what happens with him. Okay. 90th overall, Jordan Millette. Last pick of his crop. I don't like that sentence. And with the 90th selection, we have Anthony Alain Samake of the Sioux City Musketeers. There it is. I love this kid. I love him. He's a great one. Good skater. Loves the game. Super young for the draft. He'll be an interesting one. He's on the short list for Team Scouching, so there's that. Hopefully people forget about him. There you go. I'd like to scoop that up. All right, 91st overall. We're almost there. There are 2 people left to submit their picks. We are into the last 6, so let's see. And with 91st overall, we have one who actually has caught my eye in the last little while, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I do still do some work these days, and it is Kieran Dervin at 91st overall. A Canadian high school player who went to Kingston and I thought looked pretty decent there, even though he didn't score much points. Vansagi, Ekberg, Dervin for Shabab. Just a bunch of wingers. Actually, Dervin's a center, so never mind. Or at least he's listed as one. I don't know. The point is, solid players. All right, Tyler, what do you got for us at 92? Also, yeah, so Liam, you are up, and then Jay is the last pick of the draft. Tyler has selected Peyton Kettles, another big boy. He's a big boy. I mean, he's fine. I like Kettles. He's all right. I imagine he'll get drafted before this, but oh, okay. Dayton Koznick. Okay, got it. Like Causeway, Koznick, Nick. Anyway. All right, 93rd overall. What do we got? And at 93rd overall, to go with Riker Lee and Ben Keevan, we have, all the way from the Red Deer Rebels, under 18 superstar, Matthew Guard. Matthew Guard at 93rd overall is off the board. All right, we're going to 94. 95 and 96 have not been made, so Liam, you are 95. If you're still here, make your pick. And if not, the community will make your pick for you. Some of the best players available on our list: Ethan Zada, Christian Epperson, Conrad Fondrick, Wojtek Chihash, Jan Hovan, David Bedkowski, Tyler Hopkins, Alex Huang, Owen Conrad, Luka Radivojevic, Carlos Hondel. There's some guys left. Sure. So we'll see who it is. But 94th. 94th overall. It is. We're going back to Dubuque. A lot of Dubuque guys going off the board here. Edison Engel. Edison Engel's an interesting one. I like this guy. Really fun defenseman at times. You know, he does his job. He does his thing. All right. We are now at the final two picks. We're caught up with all the ones that have been submitted. So we're going to give Liam, what do you think? 2 minutes? 2 minutes maybe? We'll say 2 minutes. How are you all? How are we doing? How are we today? Doing well? Okay, cool. That's good news. Personally, I'm happy to see Brindley Caps off the board, you know. Doing well, you know. All right. Liam is still not here. I don't see a pick on the board here. We got Aitchison, Horkoff. So we're getting down to it. Oh my goodness. Really? Is that serious? I don't know if that was serious, but that would be very good. Be very funny if it was serious. But it does not seem so because it was deleted immediately. All right. We're doing it. We're opening it up. We're opening it up. Let's do it. Because Jay as well nicely submitted his selection already. Liam, I don't know what's going on. So what's it going to be? What do we? Some of the names available. Kyung-Hun Oh popped in there, but I think that was a joke. Harold Schock. Who is Harold Schock? Oh, Drew. Is that Drew Schock? Wait, no. I don't know. Zada's come up. What do we got? Maceo Phillips. I mean, Phillips would go along with the players. Sumpf. Okay. Sumpf. Kucharchik. Yeah, Drew Schock. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the fourth. Right. He's Drew Schock the fourth. How could I forget? Harry Nancy. Okay. Lucas Carmiris. Rio Kaiser. Any Norwegians left? Yeah, Mikkel Eriksson is still available. I mean, there's plenty of Norwegians you could draft. I don't know. Mikkel Eriksson's. Oh, yeah. Kongsbæk Kluvo. Okay, we're going to need to coalesce around one here because I'm tired and we need to finish this up. William Bundgaard. Oh, I can't start a poll. I don't know why that's not working for me. Let's see. What's going on here? All right, whatever. Sergei Dolgov. All right, I mean, the same person writing Lucas Carmiris a bunch of times is, No matter how many times you say it, it's not going to happen. Dean Youngblood, well, that's a fictional human being, so unfortunately, can't do that. I am thinking we're going to go. I want to keep with the spirit of the types of players that this person has been drafting, so I don't want to completely abandon the strategy. Connor Bedard would be a good option here, I think. Yeah, I think. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to give him Maceo Phillips. I think because Phillips is the guy that kind of checks similar boxes to guys like Horkoff and Agerson. Bedkowski would have been another one. Yeah, Wayne Glensky would have been another one. So Maceo Phillips, we're going to throw him down at 95 just because it feels reasonable, and it seems like this guy wants the big beefy boys. And at 96th overall, the last pick of the 2025 Scouching mock draft, it is not Wayne Glensky. It is not Mustafa Lemieux. It is. It is Bryce Pickford. Bryce Pickford, the Memorial Cup runner-up, who scored a lot of goals as a defenseman and a re-entry. Bryce Pickford is off the board. And with that, we are done. Wow. Okay, well, thank you very much. That was a lot of fun. We're done, so that's fine. This is our draft. This is it. Let's delete all this because we don't need this. We don't need these. Let's see. Now, it is important to realize that everybody had, some people had better picks than others because they drafted earlier. Someone seems really upset that Christian Epperson did not get drafted, so shame on all of you, I suppose. But I personally, considering it 11th, I like the Martin, Ravensburg, and Romano. Maybe Ravensburgen's a good goaltender. I don't know. I'm partial to this group here. Potter, Mooney, Fomin. That's kind of fun. That is kind of sweet. What else is in here? We got a lot of Jacks. I feel like Zach just went out of his way to draft Jacks. Jackson Smith, Jack Nesbitt, Jack Ivankovich. So that sounds like that's just good planning on his part. I can't fault that. That's just good planning on Zach's part. I saw someone sassing me about Eric Nilsson, but hey, go watch him play. I think Eric Nilsson's really good, and the guys after him, they're also fine, I suppose. Who else is on this list that's kind of cool? Like later on. McKinney, Amico, Alain Samake, that's pretty good. Jordan, you did good, no matter how much I sass you. Timu, Svirchek, Skvortsov, Engel, there you go. Loves his Dubuque boys, I think is what he said specifically. It's interesting. It's always interesting seeing these because you definitely see some folks, But, okay, so, what we'll do is I will also post this on the internet. Yes, you may. Okay, yeah. I see your pick updated here. We'll do it. You went with Philippe Veilleux. So Philippe Veilleux at 95, not Maceo Phillips. Okay, you were on a phone call. That's cool. That's fine. Grav wins the draft. Bartone, Spence, Serrato. Yeah, that's pretty good. Man, I love comparing these to how the actual draft and how it actually goes because it's always very entertaining. We're almost there. It's gonna be a wild last little run here. So feast your eyes on this. I'll also post it on my social media as well. The plan for the rest of the week is we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can sneak in a little fun gaming stream between now and the end of the week. I agree, Brindley Caps will go higher. We will have a show Thursday afternoon, which is sort of a last Q&A kickoff for the draft season in the afternoon, and then we are gonna be streaming the entire draft on Friday night and Saturday all day, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. We have Scouching reports on James Haggins. He dropped today. Porter Martone was on Friday. Michael Misa was is Michael Meese is tomorrow. And Matthew Schaefer will be on Wednesday. So that's going to be our content schedule for the rest of the week. And then what we're going to do after the draft is over on Saturday, Monday night, the following Monday, we're going to do a recap show. And then after that, I start filming the draft recaps. So there's that. It's going to be a good time. Again, if you want to participate in this next season, you have to, first dibs go to subscribers to the website. The rankings drop publicly on Thursday. The subscribers have them now. So subscribers get first access to this every year. It then opens to the public afterwards through my social media. And it's a form you have to fill out. And so we can organize it. So anybody who watched this and wants to participate, you got to follow me on some sort of social media and watch the show around June, and that's when it gets announced. Or you subscribe to the show and or the channel or the site, and it's definitely all over the Discord server all the time. There's a lot that goes on in there. It's worth it. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, on that note, I don't know if we have much else to go over, right? I mean, you can take your takes from this draft class as much as you wish or desire. And I just broke the thing I'm playing with in my... Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. I thought I broke it. Did I break it? I did not. I did. Did I? Anyway, doesn't matter. What else do we have going on? But yeah, we're going to see if we can sneak something in later this week. And yeah, it's going to be draft season. It is draft season real soon. It is. Well, we're in the middle of it. But anyway, unless there are questions from the chat that we need to answer... I mean, I'm not going to scroll through all of this. And okay, a lot of, Mons goose. Yeah, a lot of gooses. We went from pregnancy to gooses, geese, I should say. That's kind of fun. But anyway, I am going to call it. I'm going to call it. I'm excited for the rest of this week. We'll see you on maybe Wednesday, maybe. If I had to bet, what round does LJ Mooney go? 4. I'm going to say 4. But there's a chance he doesn't get drafted, honestly, because he went to the U18s, looked really good, and got hurt. But I would take the risk. But anyway, that's going to be it. I think my voice is given out, so we're going to call it. Thanks very much for joining. This was always really fun. I think we're sort of getting a formula here where this is kind of good and organized and functional. Shout out to Rayanne for the graphic work that he did on this. That was really, really cool. And also, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, definitely like and subscribe. Join us for the shows later this week. We're going to have some fun, and we will see you either maybe Wednesday. We'll see how Wednesday works, but definitely Thursday, definitely Friday, definitely Saturday, definitely Monday, and there's Scouching reports between now and then. So thanks very much for joining me. This was a lot of fun. We'll see you for a brand new one next year, a year from now, but for now, toodles, and we'll see you later this week.